times in big theaters. Back in the 30s, there's one very similar to it over there in, I think, Hollywood, in one of those big theaters, where they...
Is it okay to step?
Sure. Where they have, like the silent movies, and they have a big organ that would do it because it's got like a symphonic sound. There are 2,831 pipes.
Did you write that down?
It's recording, right? You get it recording. Okay. Now, of course, when you play an organ, I'm sure Mr. Morgan told you this, you have to have on special shoes. Because you can't have anything that's going to be harsh on the pedals. And you can't really play the pedals too well with sneakers. So you have to have, these shoes have like a very soft sole. They have shoes for females and shoes for males. And I'll just put these on so I can show you some.
And you said it's a Welty trip?
Welty trip, it says there somewhere in there.
So that sound we hear is the organ?
Yes, when you turn it on, yes.
It opens up. It makes noise.
Yeah, it's yeah. I'm going to show you the blowers and everything where the pipes come from and everything. There's pipes coming out of all these, and there's also a place back in the balcony. We'll walk back there and I'll show you where the pipes are coming out of there too. This organ was redone back in the late 80s. And then in 2000, I think it was 2002, it was hit by lightning. And the lightning hit the building and went down and it blew out the circuits inside the organ. So this was redone took about a year to get it done in 2003. And then they changed some of it. They put the couplers. Can you come down here? You can come sit with me if you want. Okay, these are called the couplers because they will couple the different manuals together. This is the choir manual, this is the great manual, this is the swell, and this is the echo. You see how the names are there? They have, and then of course the pedals are down here. So they have all those different manuals, and this coupler, for example, if I put down this principal stop, which is like a flute stop, and the octave and another principal, and I play in the great. And if I put down something, let's see, I'm going to put down an oboe stop up here, I can couple that swell to the great, and it comes down here. You can hear both of them together. These are called the couplers. So, do you know anything about the registration of the organ? Do you know anything about that? The organ has flutes and reeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what that's like in the pedals? Okay. So I have this program, like if I push down this one, certain things come down, and I push the other buttons. This is what I usually use for hymns. It's a nice sound, and they have the pedals with it. This is what we sometimes use if you want something soft. If I put the oboe on here, I can kind of solo out. That kind of sounds, it's very pretty. So do you have some questions for me? Not yet? Okay. This is the echo. If you listen very carefully, you'll hear it coming from back. Do you hear it? It's coming from way back there. So there's a little bit of a delay. I push this down, and there's a little delay before it comes up to the front. See that? Okay. You want to play something with it?
I will.
How long have you had piano lessons?
Year and a half.
Year and a half. Okay.
It's probably best off playing a piano.
Yeah, it's a different touch for the organ, because, of course, there's no sustain pedal. And it plays kind of like a keyboard. You push a note down and it just stays. In a piano, you push a note down and it dies off. Okay, so you can be very legato, and often you have to learn this when you move your fingers around. You can't catch it with the pedal. That sort of thing. This is called a crescendo pedal. And And this starts to add the different pipes. If I push this down, I'm just going to push one thing down here. It's just a flute. Okay? I start pushing this crescendo down. It eventually adds all those pipes. Take it off, and it adds to everything. For example, if I cancel this out, but I put the crescendo pedal on, and now this see that those numbers right there. It adds to the stops. This particular organ, when they redid it, they put a MIDI system in. So if I turn on the speakers back in the back, I can program this to sound like a violin or a trumpet or other things like that. But that program sound on. And also I can tape things on a disc. For example, let's plug this in. I'll show you what this does. I tape this ahead of time. It's on a disc. Let's put this on. So I turn this machine on. And if I don't happen to be here, someone else can push a button. Just push that button right there. Everybody sings along with it then? Yeah. So
Wow, that's amazing.
that's nice. I like that a lot because there's sometimes if I'm playing the piano for the offertory, then someone in the choir just pushes the button.
That's amazing.
And there we go.
Okay.
Very
Great.
nice. Very nice.
Okay, go ahead.